Hey guys.
What up, dudes? Got a new hat.
Yeah.
We're up in that Covenant style.
This was, I think, it was in the last video.
Is that it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, you got a Day to Remember hat.
Sir.
We're up in them.
So it's been like 2 weeks now.
It's been a little bit.
I did not realize that until just now.
So last time we were in California, the DOT physical
for our
trainer Charles. So now we're back
in Chattanooga.
Well, do you want to just go?
Yeah, we had it was a long process. So
our truck was fixed. We were getting our truck back. So we grabbed our truck and
we went to a shipper.
We went to a shipper. We got a load, and then our headlight freaking was installed improperly. So the housing was installed, and then the bulb was installed like off-centered.
Yeah, it was like offset, so it wasn't
lit
clipped
it
in
up,
properly.
It just melted the fucking the holder in there.
The housing, yeah, that keeps the bulb in place, and then now that's going to be a DOT violation, so we had to stop after we've already picked up our load from the shipper.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to sit on that all night while we were waiting for someone else to come pick it up.
So I sit on that and then give it off to someone else. Let them run.
Which
that.
sucked because that was good miles on it.
Yeah.
It's like 2,400, I think.
Well, that's what it is.
What you gotta do, you know.
So then we brought it back to Freightliner, and it was like we sat there like all day, all day doing nothing.
That was annoying.
So annoying.
Because when I tried asking them prior, it was like, well, actually that night, when we were sitting at a TA while we were waiting for it to come out.
Right.
So I was trying to call around and trying to see if how soon we can get the part replaced. The shop there didn't have the part. I called the Freightliner. They said they didn't have the part. Then they were calling like a Freightliner warehouse kind of, but they weren't open until 7 in the morning. So then the next day when we were there, we waited like all day just for them to tell us they don't have the part. We dropped it off at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
We sat there until
all
5
day.
or 6 in the afternoon.
Like,
We don't have the part.
Would they submit a request to find out if they have the part in?
Yeah.
And it was like 5 hours before they're just like, oh yeah, we don't have the part in.
Right.
I'm like, are you guys fucking kidding me? You don't have no inventory management system?
It was terrible.
Like, nothing? Like, what are you guys doing? So you guys even like run an operation here?
Right.
Like, what is happening? Is this a cover for fucking drugs underground or something?
Right.
I don't understand this.
So
shitty. It's the worst fucking experience I've seen in a auto repair or any sort.
Right.
They had no idea what was going on.
Well, then we ended up staying at the Quality Inn again, the same one we've shown in our last videos in almost every time.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So we were there. We forgot to shoot a video then. We went to.
Right.
That was, I would say a little over a week ago, right? Like a week and a half, probably.
Yeah.
So then when we stayed there, I think we had to check out by 11 o'clock the following morning. So the following morning, around like 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm calling Freightliner to see if they have our part. If not, then we would have had to stay in the hotel even longer.
Yeah.
But I was trying to figure that out.
Initially, they said no.
I was on the phone with them for about an hour, just playing fucking another ass backwards shitty experience. It was
like ping pong.
Right. I called them. What was it? I called them.
Got bounced around.
Yeah, and they forwarded me to a different department.
To a mailbox. Finally.
Yeah. The sixth transfer was a mailbox that was full. And I'm like, okay. So I called back again, and the lady was like, "Well, so what do you ask for?" Told her that I'm just trying to find the part. She said, "Well, you need to find out with your department, your breakdown department." I'm like, "No, I just need to know if you guys have the part today or not. If you don't, then clearly it's not going to get fixed." She's like, "Oh no, we don't have the part." And then hung up.
Yep.
So after that, we had to clear some things up with here at Covenant, and we had to call them again. Apparently, they did have the part.
Yep.
So it
Good shit. Good story, huh?
Just a shitty experience. Made me look bad.
It was terrible. They're terrible. They don't deserve to be in business. That's how terrible this shit is. It seems like everything we deal with is just like waste.
I mean, I don't know how it is at all shops, but that shop was just terrible.
Processes are shit. Nothing's optimized, streamlined. There's no set policy, guidelines. There's nothing. No one knows what they're doing. No one knows what anyone's doing. They're just sitting there like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But that's everywhere. That's everywhere you go. Like, you go to a guard. Hey, what do I do with this? I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. Do you guys have signs? Nope. Where do I put this? Back there.
Yes.
What?
So that reminds me. So after we finally got the truck fixed, we finally got it out of Freightliner. That was our load. We had to take it from... We had something from the West Coast all the way back to where? Where was it? Georgia? And we took a
Georgia,
Shaw load all the way up to Massachusetts.
No, Massachusetts. Well, we went to Florida to get your hazmat.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, we went to Florida. What did we drop off? An Amazon load? We dropped off another load. Then when I got my hazmat license, which finally came in the mail, I was still waiting on his. It sucks. I don't know why, but
I should have it soon.
Right. So then we went to Georgia, where we had to wait overnight again because.
Gotta wait sometimes, apparently.
It just sucks. And so then we finally got a load out of there all the way up to Massachusetts. And was it the guard in the Massachusetts, or was it the guard back? I think it was in Massachusetts.
No, that was the Shaw. The Shaw stuff was alright.
No, that's the guard at the Shaw warehouse in the middle of the night.
Oh. Was it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Seo one. Oh, the Seo one was alright.
Yeah, the Seo.
Because it had signs.
That was earlier.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
No, Seo was when we got to California last time.
The Shaw one was alright. Which one was the Shaw?
Well, there was two Shaw. One going up and one coming back. One going up, I thought. I don't know. One of these loads we ended up taking.
No, that was alright. Because I pulled in there. I pulled to the right side. Dude was like, "Oh yeah, here, let me just pull this out for you, and you can just throw it in here."
Was it the one to Georgia before the hazmat load?
Probably.
I don't remember who it was, but we went there, and the guy's telling us, he's like, terrible communication skill. I mean...
Was that the guy that didn't know English?
Was it? Yeah.
That was the guy in the middle of the night. Where was that?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
I don't know what that was.
Well, we ended up going to the guard. He's like, yeah, go down there, turn around, and put it over here.
Yep.
And
so
it's
that's
like, okay.
exactly what I did, dude.
So we go down, do a U-turn.
I was like,
put it over here.
Backed it in, and he's like, yeah, I know. You're not supposed to put it there. You're supposed to put it on the other side.
What he meant was go down there, go around the building, and then put it in on the right-hand side.
Yep.
Instead of, no, turn around. I don't know. The way he made it sound originally was terrible.
Language barriers, peoples.
It's tough.
You got a fucking gatekeeper that doesn't speak English.
Right.
What are you gonna do with that? Where do you want this? Tamales. Bro, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Write it down or something. But Google Translate that shit. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Like an hour of my life wasted. I dropped the trailer.
Picked up another empty.
Well, reason why I went back out,
yeah,
because I was gonna go right, because I said, "Yo, is the trailer there?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, so like, do I go around and get it, or like, can I go
come
right
back
here?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Can I go right here? Come out, go here, you get it?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, all right." So I dropped the trailer in the incorrect location. Come out to go get the trailer, and
looking at you like he has
he's
like
"What are
you
you
two
doing?"
heads.
You're like, "Yeah." Exactly. He's like, looking at me like I'm retarded.
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay? I'm like, motherfucker, I put it where you told me to put it, and I'm doing what you told me to do. I asked these questions, and you gave me the wrong information both times.
To him, it was right information.
I guess so.
But it's the language barrier, I guess.
So I turned around, grabbed the fucking the trailer I just dropped, moved it over, and I didn't even know where the fuck to drop that. I was like, I'm assuming it's here. I went to the other lot.
Yeah, we were guessing.
Because I saw no trailers on that side. I was like, normally you just don't drop it in the middle of no trailers. Normally there's other people dropping trailers. So I'm going, and so I go to like our other empty trailers, and I notice all of them have their doors open, and they're all unloaded. And I'm like, probably not here. So I go back
to the empty lot.
Empty area. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm dropping it.
Right.
Like, they can go fucking figure it out themselves. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
Right.
They hired some Spanish dude.
No, I think I don't think he was Spanish.
I don't know what he was, dude.
I
He was listening to loud ass movies all night.
Yeah.
I'm up at the gate going like beep beep. Nothing. Beep. Nothing. Pull the fucking brakes. Oh, now the fucking gate opens. When a fucking blow off valve sounds off in your head.
Right.
Jesus. So yeah, I grabbed the empty and I was like, alright.
I really wish I remembered where that was too.
There's some place, man. It wasn't Steinmart or nothing. It wasn't Shaw.
It wasn't Saya.
No. It wasn't. I don't think it was Amazon or nothing. Can we look it up in the CTG?
I'm not going to throw that right now.
Yeah. So that was fun. So eventually we made it. We went to Florida. Got his hazmat.
To Massachusetts. Then
Back
back down
to
to Georgia.
Then
Now
we
we're
came back to Tennessee.
And now, when you get back to Tennessee, there was a 4-day process. Now it's a 5-day process. The first day is actually
So, Terminal, Tennessee,
Yeah.
Chattanooga, Tennessee, Covenant Terminal.
So the first day we have to test. Think of it as a placement test. See where you're at and how well your backing maneuvers are. You're maneuvering around certain obstacles, stuff like that. And this also helps contribute to your trainer's bonus because they have an incentive now. You know, if your students do well when they get back, the trainers get like $900, I think, per student.
It's like 9, 6, and 3.
Yeah, so if we did really well, which we did,
Yeah.
the trainer gets $900 for each of us. Which is a good incentive.
That's a lot. 1,800 on top of how many miles we were fucking popping out. They make good money, I'm sure. Like, that's crazy good.
It is, especially when you get a team like us, you know?
Yeah, because we were freaking at 6,600 miles in 1 week.
Yeah,
So
we've always been high, unless
we're broken down.
Yeah.
If we're broken down,
right.
some fucking whack ass hit us. I don't know what the fuck. So yeah, now we're on top of the hill, they call it, which is like an evaluation. We run through different courses.
It's an evaluation and like a refinement as to, and I didn't really there are a lot of I see why Covenant is cracking down on like a lot of their trainers. They're trying to figure out a lot of feedback from us students as how our trainer is doing and what do they do with you and whatnot, as in like skill wise.
Right.
Like me and him, we have our trainer Charles. He taught us a lot.
Samurai that shit.
Yeah. What's his channel name?
TNT.
Yeah, it's
the Noble Trainer.
Yeah.
Go check him out. I'll put the link in the description.
Some additional information about his training methods, which we shared. Were his first students as master trainers.
That's right.
Pretty sure
he did really good. I like his teaching philosophy and his conceptual. He's trying to help trainers, and he gives his students the floor to get them engaged and express the teaching methods. And,
right. Kind of leaves it up to us to explain.
Yeah, explain different
how
things.
He taught us.
And it's good. It's a different perspective. Everyone has different perspectives. So if they see things a little differently, they can explain that in their own words. So I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Check out his channel. I'll throw it in the description, guys.
So, anyways, it's all
180.
Well, actually, before that, the reason why I see why they're cracking down on this whole thing, because apparently there's a lot of people we have coming back who can't back, who can't turn around anything without hitting stuff.
Shit.
There's a few courses up here where I think me and him were the only ones who did not hit anything, and everyone, whether someone's hitting a barrel or a cone or something.
Barrel.
Right.
A fucking barrel, guys.
So now
fill it with water.
But now I see why they have this.
All you gotta do is stop. All you gotta do is stop.
Right.
See a fucking cone, and it's coming, and then it disappears, and it hasn't gone away from you.
Right. You're hitting it.
What do you think? It's gonna go like, I'm gonna shrink. You're good, bro. I got you.
It will underneath.
You're good. You're invisible. You're good. I got you. No, man.
So they have 4 courses, which really I've only seen 3 being used, which is A, where it's a whole bunch of windings. Like a giant snake pattern, back and forth, back and forth.
It's meant to...
But it's tight. It's supposed to give you an idea of how like your tandems maneuver around tight turns.
How they pivot.
Yeah.
How they pivot, and you're like... to kind of look at your convex mirrors, make sure your tandems are in good like spacing.
So. Then there's the course C. C is what we were on.
C was today.
Yeah, A was yesterday. No, the day before, where it was the snake.
So A was
C,
the second day.
Yeah.
First day. First day was a road test.
Yeah, the test to see where we're at for our trainers. Right. So second day was course A. Third day.
So hold on, let's go through day by day.
We did. I just did.
First day is for the trainer's evaluation, like you said.
Right.
We do a road test. We get evaluated on. We do an alley dock. Get evaluated on. And we do a serpentine in between 3 cones. So that's day 1. Second day, we go up on the hill, which is, like you're saying, those tight turns, snaking like this, that we look at our tandems and make sure that we're have a good conceptual of the convex mirror and the spacing.
And a left and right turn through trailers, 2 tight trailers.
Yeah.
So you can get your angling on that and space measurements kind of in your head. Killed that. Then course B and C. C is what we were on yesterday for half of the day, me and him at least.
Right.
It's pretty much you start out doing an alley dock again, then you come out, go through and do an offset.
And the alley docks are fun here because they're not just like, oh, go in the alley dock. Your blind side trailer is slanted like this.
Yeah.
So when you're going in, dude, you're you're looking like you're gonna freaking crush it. So you got to cut it right some more and kind of like come back and really get straight with it. So what I do is I hug this driver's side mirror and I just like come in real close. And you saw it today. I was like real close to it
because you don't have to worry about the other side.
I saw I had room. It was a small amount of room, but I saw it. As long as I didn't go right, I'm not going to hit it.
The way I was telling the other guy I was with, I was saying, if you see green in between there, because you're seeing the grass, you're fine.
Right.
As long as if you don't see green, you're fine. You're like,
right.
Stop.
Yeah, stop. Get out and look.
All right.
Yep.
So,
simple as that.
That's for that area.
That's for C. So continue.
So, well, and then when you pull out of the spot that you do the alley dock, you come set up for an offset, which is a shallower boundary than from when we were at Roadmasters.
Yeah. It's smaller.
Yeah, it's a tighter knit offset, which their trainer today was, which we also had C today, half of the day, I guess, after lunch.
Yeah.
But where it was a different method as to coming out rather than the way Roadmasters and everywhere else has taught us. It's kind of like common sense. Just we were always taught like we're not allowed to do that for these exams, so we never did it. And then now we're allowed to do it, I guess.
Yeah, so basically there's 3 sets of cones. There's one here, one here, and one here. So there's 3, and then you're coming through the left lane, and then you cut it right, and then left, and then
straighten it
out. And then pretty much, just kind of correct backwards.
Right.
And the
minor correction.
The right lane. Yeah.
The way we're always taught is go all the way straight, cut it turn wheels all the way to the left.
45.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, you just go the way we were taught and told we can't do anything deviation from there. Just go the left lane, go all the way up, get 45, and kind of come
back. Yeah, and it doesn't work in this situation. So that was yesterday, but then I guess we were doing well enough where we actually got moved to course B.
Right. We were doing so good, you know,
they took us off of this
they're just
one.
like, all right, you can go to the...
Well, the others needed more practice, and I think we were taking up some time as well. So they're like, all right. Well, the other course only had 2 people on it.
Yeah.
So, which I like that course, the one we went to after lunch. So you pretty much do a combination of both A and C course, where it's winding back and forth, and also going through tight-knit trailers, except 3 or 4 sets of them, I think, throughout the whole course.
4. Yep.
And then you also have to do an alley dock in that.
Which is the tight trailer.
Right. And then after that, you come through a set of trailers, and then you have to set yourself up to do they call it a 180, because when you pull out of the trailers this way, go this way, you have to come all the way back around and this way.
Yep.
But
so
your nose is facing this way at first, and it's supposed to be facing this way.
Here's the trailers. You're coming out.
Right.
You're going here, and then you're coming straight back all the way here. I'm trying to turn my body. Turn here, and then you're cutting it all the way around and bringing it like that.
Yeah.
And then backing it to the 180. So that's the funnest thing I've done here. I was like, oh, finally we get to like actually do something cool.
Well, it's neat. It's nothing that you never
Everyone's scared.
see.
Everyone's scared of it. Everyone's like, oh my god.
Wait till the 180.
Yeah, wait till the 180. You're gonna ship bricks.
Right.
Me and Mike are like, all right.
Yeah.
First try.
Right.
You know, couple pull-ups, straighten out. It's
right.
fucking a joke.
Not killing any cones, nothing.
Not killing it and not hitting anything.
Right.
Yeah, the whole track. I went around.
Yeah.
So that one was a lot.
Yeah,
it was 8 maybe times.
Yeah, well, we got to go more.
Yeah, it was a lot. We like kept doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I just fucking killed it. Didn't hit a single fucking cone. Didn't hit anything.
Right.
If you're about to hit something, stop.
And then
back the fuck up,
correct
fix it,
yourself,
and then go through it again.
Better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah, I was about to hit a trailer with like, because when you come in on certain angles, like you come like this, and then you're gonna come in, and then you're gonna go through 2 trailers, but sometimes your front of your trailer shoulder is sticking out.
Right.
And then you're looking and you're like, oh shit, I'm going to hit that. So you want to back up, and then you want to cut your angle sharper and then come back. And that's it. You're able to get through.
Yeah.
Just fix your shit. Get your shit together.
So then that was technically the 3rd day. First day was the testing.
Right.
Or the initial testing. Second day was course A. 3rd day was course C and B for us.
C and B, yeah.
B as in Bravo. And then today we started out the day. We had a classroom session, kind of pretty much just specific standards to do. Like for this situation, call this department. For this situation, call that, etc. Kind of basic general knowledge.
This guy was pissed at me today.
Because there was a misunderstanding as to what you were referring to, which...
Yeah.
So...
they both suck, because the fucking
navigation needs better adjustment.
It fucking free. It's like, in 2 miles, go turn right or whatever. Then all of a sudden...
Yeah, it loses connection.
Oh, wait, I'm past the fucking thing.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, just kidding.
Right.
Oh, and it's like, the way they act, like... You know what I mean? Like how they act, they're like, oh, well, you're just supposed to know. You're supposed to just fucking ignore that our technology sucks, and you're just supposed to fucking do everything by yourself anyways. And you're like, wait, no, we have such great utilities and tools to utilize in this era. Why wouldn't you use them?
Because then you become too reliant on it.
Look at what we're doing.
Right.
Look at the whole fucking world, man.
Right.
Look at the power.
Right.
You look at
when the power goes out, what are you going to do?
Fucking pedal a bicycle. Get a hamster wheel.
But then you got to orchestrate all that. You got to get all the mechanics.
So you're saying you rather not use
I'd rather be safe.
Technology.
I'd rather be safe. Use the technology,
but
still write down where I'm going. Like I understand what he was saying. You're supposed to write down your path.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff like that.
But that isn't it is good to do that,
right?
Yes, but that doesn't give an excuse to have shit technology.
No, it doesn't give an excuse
but
to have
that's
shit
what they're
technology.
doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
But what they're saying is prepare. Pretty much our shit's
prepare
gonna fail.
for the worst.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
right.
how it is in life.
But that's with everything.
Right.
Right. But so they're just justifying, oh, our shit sucks, prepare for the worst. Good luck.
Right.
And then the guy gets mad when I call says his shit sucks. I'm like, what happened? He's like, Navigo. And I just shake my head.
Right.
And he goes, wait, what? And I'm like, oh, you wanna ask me? Like, what? I'm like, hey, your shit sucks. I'm like, don't ask me a question if you don't want to answer, bro. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? He's like, 15 years ago,
we didn't have that.
We didn't have that. I'm like, yeah, we did. MapQuest. I'm like, what I grew up with was MapQuest. Okay?
Right.
That's pretty much probably better than what we have now. Just saying.
Right. But the
little TomToms or something, little fucking gadgets, like the tiny first gen ones.
Right.
Those are better than what they have.
There is more route specific though that MapQuest doesn't have for truck routes. Right.
But how hard?
It wouldn't be hard to implement that.
You're trying to tell me no other company has created a platform where you could enter custom coordinates?
Like Ram McNally?
Right. That's what I'm like.
It's all about contracts.
That's why he was talking shit. I was like, whatever, dude. You're fucking talking out your ass.
Well,
he's like, we can customize in this one. I'm like, all right, well, what do you get paid off by a rep or something? You know, a Navigo rep.
Yeah, it comes down to money and contracts and all that.
It's bullshit, guys. All right, don't let them bullshit you. It is bullshit, Mike.
Right, but it comes down to the politics of the business.
I know, but it's bullshit.
It is bullshit. It sucks.
It's bullshit, guys. Just so you guys know.
It is what it is.
It's shit. Buy Rand McNally so you don't have to deal with that bullshit.
So we had that, and then we had we had him and another speaker from driver services, kind of
yeah.
What was it? I think talking about kind of like home time, right? Oh, like manager home time.
Yeah.
After we get out of this.
Was that a part of wellness too? No,
that was separate slide.
Yeah.
So we pretty much she was speaking to us like if you take your home time, just be prepared.
Yeah.
Like you might not get a check for 2 weeks depending on how long you decide to stay home, etc. Then we had. Then we had a couple slides and
basically it was basically to keep you at covenant because it's like don't look at it like we're not paying you a lot. Well, you're not driving, so you're not going to get paid.
Right.
Don't assume like you just get to go home and get money. No.
Right.
Like you got to work to get money. But the whole thing of you get time off, and if you take the time off, you don't get paid at all, even if you're on dedicated routes. So. Time off equals zero pay.
Yep.
Fun story.
So then we had just a couple slides about like driver wellness, IRC, and stuff like that. When to call them.
Right.
Origin, OS&Ds,
Yep.
origin shortages and damages.
Right.
Stuff like that.
What to do, when to do it, who to contact.
Right.
So it's like situational based things.
So after all that, then we ended up going up to the hill after lunch.
Yep. Then
that's when we went back to course C,
which had the offset.
Which we only did like twice, I think. Right?
Yeah, I only did it a couple times.
And you finished the second time.
Because the guy was slow as fuck. He couldn't do it. The guy, so, you saw me?
What?
You and the older guy were together, and then the other two were together. And then, like, I was going to get stuck with the shitty guy. And I was like, I'm not getting fucking stuck with him. I started walking away. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll sit down. I'm not driving with him. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not driving with him. Guy was crazy. Dude's insane. He can't drive a truck. He wasn't driving right. He wasn't driving the right path. He didn't even go around the wagon wheel. He had no idea what he was doing.
He said we didn't do the wagon wheel yesterday. I was like,
bullshit.
I'm like, but we did. We
didn't
do it twice yesterday. 2 laps?
No, you just did one.
Right, yesterday. Yeah. That's the only thing that was different.
Oh, I didn't do it twice.
You're supposed to do it twice.
I never.
When you do it the second time around, your cannons are so much closer.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you were supposed to do it twice, so you could see how.
They only said once to me.
We're supposed to do it twice. Yeah, yesterday was once we did, but then twice. I think that was it for today.
Yeah, that was it for today. Oh well, like there's some like, so after we pass, there's like a lot of log stuff. We gotta submit our last 14 days of logs. Then we need 5 days worth of logs for the hill stuff.
Right.
A lot of log stuff. A lot of videos, more videos. A lot of document crap. You know, sign stuff.
Yeah, all formality stuff, like not skill-based stuff.
It's the same stuff over and over and over.
Right.
Sign your name, your date of birth, do this and that. Like, it's like, yo, how many times did I sign this for you guys? And I'm like, I'm getting sick of fucking writing my own information down.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then they're calling Mike like, we're not team.
Yeah, they call me.
They're like, oh, hey, you're solo, right? He's like, are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm like, I had a teammate since I came here.
Yeah, look at our logs.
Right.
Look at everything we've ever written down.
Right.
All of us as team.
So.
Craziness.
Tomorrow we're supposed to be doing our final day on the hill, which will be day 5, and I guess testing. They don't tell you you're testing, but it's.
I think it's a cumulative evaluation.
I think so overall.
Yeah.
But
I think
but if like you're not doing too well, like some of the others, they're going to keep them for additional days.
Yeah. Guys, if you need help, ask for help. Don't be afraid. Like, there's people that are bad, like hitting shit bad, like hitting trailers, don't know how to back, don't know what position to go, when to cut, when to open it up, what to pull up, when to serpentine. They don't know anything. Okay? Those are people who are gonna fail. They're not gonna make it. They're just not gonna fucking make it because why?
Well, I think they will eventually.
They're not listening.
They're gonna refine. Oh well.
They're not listening. They're not paying attention to what the instructors are telling them.
Yeah.
Listen to what they're telling you. If you listen and understand, just apply your mind to what they're telling you. They're going, you got to do this. Well, and then they'll just say, just do this. No. These instructors on the hill, they're intelligent. They're very smart.
Yeah.
And they tell you, you're going to do this, and this is what's going to happen, and they're going to explain it. All right, what position? All right, get out. Like, look. All right, what position you are now? Okay, let's take a look around. All right, here's your position. What do you need to do to your trailer to fix it?
Right.
They walk you through the steps. So you understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and if you get in a mistake, a tight area, you know what to do to fix it. It's okay to get in a pickle, but you need to know how to fix it.
Right.
So,
yep.
Because like these people get like all nervous and stuff. And then, they're just like, oh, hey, man, don't worry about it. Go ahead and pull back around, reset up, just do it again. And then they won't. They'll, like, ignore them. They're telling you,
right.
Bro, we're just giving you a freebie. Go at it again. And you're saying no? Like,
right.
What are you doing?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But,
remember that one? And he pulled all the way out, too. I thought he was going to the offset, and I started going forward.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa, wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know if they're done. I'm
They
like,
weren't done. Yeah, he's pulled all the way
he's
up.
way the fuck out there. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean he's not
Here's
done?
the barrier. He already went off the cliff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Concrete barrier. He's this far.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
What's supposed to be that barrier?
Yeah, he just blew through a fucking TA and a Petro and a Subway. He got a Subway in there too.
So tomorrow we're supposed to be doing our testing, pretty much our testing out. Confident we're gonna get this. We'll be out. Then we get to meet our team. There may be some confusion with that. We were told we were on one team already, and we already had a truck, and but then
they can't find us on our list.
Right. He couldn't find us on our list, but he has like 3 other Michaels on that list.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking is there might have been some confusion as to which Michaels. So then we went back today and they're like, well, no, you won't have a team yet until after you passed on the hill. So then I don't think we're on that team. If it was one of the higher ups, he was saying, no, you don't have a team until you pass.
Yeah.
So we might not even be on that team. We don't have a truck yet, but I think as soon as we pass tomorrow, we'll probably get a truck pretty quickly.
Right. And what I liked about that was he just like came up to us He's like, hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah, like he remembered
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah. He's like, what's going on?
Might
What do
not
you need help
remember
with?
the name, but
Yeah, he saw like both of us.
Because he saw us the other day with Charles.
And we're like, hey man, what's going on? And they're like, and yeah, he saw us the other day with Charles. And we met him and we were talking to him about dedicated routes and stuff. And he just came up to us. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? What can I help you with?
Right.
You know, like, what are you doing here? Kind of like, let's figure it out. Whatever you need.
It was very personal. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. So he just said, he's like, hey, yeah, you got to finish the training. Once you get that done, you'll get a truck, a team. Everything will just streamline.
Right. And then we were told we could pretty much take some home time after that.
Yep. Get a week.
They said you get a week, which we're going to try and find out if it's... Because sometimes they'll let you go into debt with home time. Like, give you additional days, but now when you accrue days, you're kind of paying off that extra. So we have like 4 or 5 days technically accrued,
right.
But if we use those, but if we use 7 days, are we actually going 2 days into debt? We're not sure, so we're going to find that out tomorrow.
Yeah.
See if that's affected. We're going to figure that out, and then once we get our truck, we're going to have to do a 34 reset. Or at least, because to get our 70.
Yeah.
Because we're working
on
the hill. So we'll have to do that at least.
Because when you're going on duty, like we're already negative 70.
Are we? Yeah, because we only have
we only had
18
9 hours left.
Okay.
I only had 9 hours left.
Okay, yeah, then I think I had less because I had more hours on my thing.
Yeah, so we can't drive. So you can be on duty all the time, whatever. But you need that 34 to reset your clock.
Right, to be able to drive. So then, once we do that, we'll probably get a load somewhere else and then a load to Florida. So, but I want to try and be home by or at least probably by Saturday night. We put in our request for Saturday night, and then...
I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm like... Because, alright, so what? Tomorrow, say we get done, and then the next day...
It'll be Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday night, so maybe Thursday morning.
Maybe.
Thursday morning, I want to say probably like Thursday night we'll be out of here. Most likely.
Hopefully.
Probably somewhere...
But then we'll have to drive maybe up north for 2 days, a day and a half, and then drive back, which would be two and a half.
Oh, that's the case, then maybe we'll still get min pay?
Yeah, well, if our PTA is good.
If it does get past Saturday, I mean, Sunday is not really a big deal for me. I mean, it's a preferred,
right.
But...
Well, then if it's past Sunday, then I want to push it further past, like a few days,
No.
If it's a week, if you have a week off.
Right, so you want it to overlap in 2 weeks?
No. I want an actual day off, like Monday off too. So for your Sunday.
Right.
So I have a weekend and like a Monday off. So like we're not going back Sunday.
If we have a Monday off, then
it's going back Monday.
The min pay for the second week.
Well, then we'll just run then.
Yeah, I don't mind that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for now. That's kind of
fun stories, guys.
Yeah.
Adventure.
So hopefully it's not another 2 weeks, maybe another week before we...
I feel like I'm in a jungle. I need a machete. Cutting through all this bullshit.
So, yeah, I guess probably about another week. Hopefully not 2 weeks, but...
Yeah, dude, we're just chilling up on the hill. We're like fucking just driving around, fucking chilling. We're just drinking water. I'm like throwing shit at Mike.
Right.
The instructor's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, dude, like... What do you want from it?
For course A, they had to actually put him back in the driver's seat because he fell asleep in the passenger seat.
It's like, you sleep? And I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you want? You tell me to drive, I'll drive. No problem. You tell me sit here and I can't use my phone or music or nothing. I'm like, I'm going to sleep, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't know what you want from me.
So they had to throw him back in the driver's seat.
So like, all right, well, you drive. I'm like, all right, I'll drive.
So,
give me something
anyways...
to do. Fuckers.
I guess that's it for...
But it's cool, man. Everyone's awesome. We're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm just messing around with everyone. I'm talking shit to everyone. Poking everyone's buttons. Just fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was good. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I was going to say something.
But yeah. Till next time.
You got any questions? Want to know more about the process or anything?
We did a response video to someone else's question a couple days ago, actually, with our other friend from here. Her name is Hunter, and her husband Sammy, but Sammy was kind of in the background.
Yeah, he doesn't, he's a good guy, but
he's not personable.
He was concerned about his language coming across, like,
but
hard to understand.
Not
but
that good at English, I guess, but he is. He doesn't think he's that good at it, but he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. Like, if you sit there and look at him and, like, listen to him, you can get him.
Right.
And our wristbands are from the guard shack.
Yep.
It's our power bands, dude. We morph. Yeah, so we get it from the guard shack. It lets us into...
That's what morphs into truckers?
Exactly. Trucker mode. Activate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allows us to just go past the doors.
Get in the terminal. Yeah, we're just like, oh, bad, it's like, and they're like, all right, go ahead.
Yep.
But what else? Yeah, we got our scores. Got our scores from safety, our CSA scores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what
it said.
Interesting stuff, guys. Interesting
Apparently
stuff.
we were driving at the same time.
There's a lot of shit on there. Like, you had like 16, 15 points or something?
I had 15 points, you had 17 points.
Yeah.
No, 18?
18. And I'm
For
just like,
apparently pre and post trips not being sent, which he has sent almost every single one.
I'm like, what are you even talking about? I'm like, get this fucking shit out of here.
Right, and mine was...
I don't know if there's a computer
Mine said I was driving
for
over 14 hours,
yeah,
but I wasn't.
You're driving for 14 hours. We're both driving at the same time. I'm like, how's that even possible? That's not possible.
Is it 2 steering wheels?
Yeah, like, this. Come on, dude. Like, clearly this is a computer problem that you guys aren't addressing because you don't give a fuck about the system.
Right.
There's that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting. Fun stuff. Let us know if you need any more information about the Covenant experience so far.
Yep.
2 thumbs up. I'm liking it.
Absolutely. Same here.
Liking the process. I don't know.
The only thing I think they can work on is that Qualcomm navigation.
They need to work on that.
Other than that, I think everything.
They don't need to work on it. Stop.
Right.
They need to take it, burn them all, and get new shit.
It's funny. Our trainer actually used it one time, and he's like, because he had to drive one time, and he was like, "I see what you guys are talking about. This next time we stop, I want to throw this out the window." And I was like, what was that? He's like, this thing just told me to turn here, but then changed it the last second. I was like, yep, exactly.
Yeah, welcome.
And then I turned to him. He's like, you were supposed to exit there. I told him that. That's what he would do to us. Like every time he's like, that was your exit, and I'm like, yeah, but this thing isn't right.
I'm like, what, motherfucker? Like this shit's broken, bro.
Right.
And I was like, Mike, make a firmware update for this fucking thing to self-destruct.
Right.
I have a fucking time macro.
Other than that, I will say it's like, it's good. I like the company. I love everything about it, except for that, clearly. And since the fact that they said that they're working on it, I hope that's followed through and kind of reinvent. Like, not modify this, but reinvent it. Get rid of it and do something else.
Well, that's cool that they work on Navigo. You can keep Navigo's application and import it into a different console.
Right, that actually doesn't shut down.
Yeah, like because it's the console itself that just shuts down and will do whatever it wants to do.
So you look at the road, you look over your directions there, you look at the road, you look back, it's off.
Well, what it is, like you're just cruising and you're like, oh, I got 100 miles or something, and you're like, okay, cool, 100 miles. Cruising and like some flashes, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And shutting down. You're like, what the fuck? I hope you come back within 100 miles, bro. You gotta look like, where's there a truck stop? Like, is this exit out of the truck stop? Because you're not supposed to use your phone to look at trucker path or fucking truck stops. You're not supposed to, you're not supposed to read a pamphlet. Where's our truck stop?
Right.
Oh, I'm trying to drive a truck at the same time. Most of the time, your partner is going to be sleeping because that's teaming. You're switching. I'm like, so what are you doing?
Okay, Google is your friend.
Yeah, just like yes, it's exactly. You're like, you have one earbud in. You're like, all right, fucking save my life.
Yeah. Where's the closest so and so, or take me to the closest,
Yep, you're just praying, dude. Praying.
But anyways, that's it for
That's all I got, dude.
this period. Like I said, probably not going to do 2 weeks, maybe a week. Try and do another video, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it at a week, at our 34s or something.
Yeah, so that therefore we don't have to give you a 45-minute video. We can give you like maybe a 25-minute video.
Yeah.
But
our bad.
it's alright. Hope you enjoyed.
Love you.
See ya.